Our next guest is a popular Virginia-based life coach who shares great ideas and tips today. The question is, what if you didn't make any resolutions? She says not to worry. There are 3 things you can do instead of worrying. Our great friend of the show, Deborah Porter, is back and fills us in on the details. Always good to see you. We learn a lot whenever you're in.
Good to be here.
So the first tip you say to do is something I love, and that's listening to audiobooks.
Yeah, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
I'm hooked on audiobooks.
Who doesn't love having somebody read to you?
Right?
I know, as
right.
little children.
From when
loved
we
it.
were
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So what is it about audiobooks that helps so much?
I think for me, some of us really love the idea of holding the book, turning the pages, which is great. But also we mean to read a book and we really mean well about that, but we don't carry around a bunch of books generally.
Yeah.
So where do we go without our phones? So
Right.
the idea of having your phone and, something to pop in your ear to listen to it literally while you're in the car, while you're at the doctor's office,
Sure.
if you're in the carpool line, it's a great way to use time that normally is just downtime.
Yeah. And, I think that there's also, I guess, I worked in radio forever, and there's something about somebody who is really good using their voice, portraying that story. The images come in your mind much bigger than they would from me reading it and have to stop and think about it, because now I'm hearing somebody do it. So that's step 1.
I agree.
And it saves you time, and you
Absolutely.
learn something, and you feel like you've accomplished something with, like you said, would have been dead time.
I love it. It's mid-February. I've read,
Yeah.
listened to 3 books already this year. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm hooked.
All right, so everybody knows about YOLO. You're going to tell us something about FOMO, F-O-M-O. What's that? Or
So
JOMO.
we know about YOLO. YOLO, you only live once.
Yeah.
FOMO is fear of missing out. What I really want to tell people and really start thinking about is JOMO.
Okay.
JOMO is the joy of missing out. Listen, we don't have to show up to every single thing we're invited to. Many of us
Learn
have
to say
very
no.
busy, we have very busy schedules. You add a couple of kids to the mix. It can be, you can go weeks without having a weekend or a Saturday to yourself. And so I really want people to think about setting aside time on your calendar for absolutely nothing. These blocks of time that you're not going to plan anything, you're not going to allow anyone to plan anything for you.
Wait a minute. I think a lot of people are a lot like me. It's like, why am I wasting this time?
Yeah. We've got to get over that.
Oh, okay.
Right? We've got to
good
get
at
over
that
thinking
either.
that sitting is, we need the opportunity to sit and not be rushed and not be moving to the next thing. I like to tell people no is a complete sentence.
Okay.
I think a lot of time we feel like we have to explain why we can't show up, why we're not going to be at your event. I'm just not available.
Yeah.
That has to work.
Wow. That's hard.
It's hard.
That's a hard thing.
But it's a great thing.
Okay. All right. Another step is to get back to being you. How do we do that?
So remember the person before the kids, before the career, before the, commitments.
I was an infant. For all of that, I couldn't talk.
That person still matters.
Oh, okay.
Right? That person still matters. There are still those things that you still would like to do. If I had time, I would. If I had a free Saturday, I would. Those things still matter. And those opportunities, if you don't have those blocks of time set up, you'll never get to those things. Something that I love to do, I love to go to one of my favorite restaurants, the fancy ones, and I need a table for 1.
See, I can't do that either.
Oh, I love that.
I go nuts in there.
I love it. Sometimes I don't even bring my phone. It's just an opportunity to enjoy my own company. If I can't enjoy my company, how can I expect other people to?
I'm not that crazy about me. I need somebody else. But this is an important thing, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It
All
is.
right, but that kind of goes against what you're saying about JOMO.
No.
Because it's like, hey, I don't want to miss anything, but you say, I'm going to miss something, and I'm going to sit here and just be quiet.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the joy of missing out on the busyness, the activity, the party, to be able to have those moments just to myself. Look, Valentine's Day is coming.
Yeah.
And we're going to have something for our significant other. We're going to have a gift for the kid. We may have a gift for the dog. What are you doing for you? How are you going to express and show love to yourself this Valentine's Day?
Gotta love yourself first.
Be kind to yourself. Be gracious. Forgive yourself.
It's great stuff. For more information on Mom's Mentoring Circle, we will post a link on our show website by early this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM.